Let's start with a simple but powerful truth. Lying is completely natural human behavior. Every single person lies. Yes. Even the most honest person you know has told lies at some point. The real question is not if people lie, but why they do it. At its core, lying is driven by psychology, specifically the need to protect, gain, or avoid something. Most lies fall into a few key categories. First, there are protective lies. These are told to avoid punishment, embarrassment, or conflict. For example, someone might lie about being late to avoid getting into trouble. Then there are gain based lies, where a person lies to get an advantage, money, status, approval, or opportunity. And finally, there are social lies, often called white lies, which are told to maintain harmony, like saying, I'm fine, when you are not, or complimenting something you don't really like. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When a person lies, their brain actually has to work harder. Telling the truth is simple because it's based on memory, but lying, that requires creating a false story, making it believable, and constantly monitoring whether the other person believes it. This creates what psychologists call cognitive load, mental pressure, and that pressure often leaks out in subtle ways, which is exactly what we learn to detect in this course. There's also an emotional component. Many people experience fear, guilt, or anxiety when they lie. They are afraid of being caught. They feel internal conflict because they know they are being dishonest. And this emotional tension can show up through body language, facial expression, or changes in speech. But, and this is very important, not all liars feel guilty. Some experienced or habitual liars become very comfortable with deception, which makes them harder to detect. Another key factor is justification. People rarely see themselves as bad, so when they lie, they often justify it in their own mind. They might think, I had no other choice, or this lie is for a good reason. This internal justification reduces guilt and makes the lie feel acceptable to them. And then there's something even deeper, self deception. Sometimes people lie so often that they begin to believe their own stories. At that point, they are not just deceiving others, they are deceiving themselves. Understanding why people lie is the foundation of lie detection. Because once you understand the motivation, you start to see patterns. You stop looking for one obvious sign and instead begin to understand behavior in context. So, as we move forward, remember this: lying is not random, it's driven by emotion, intention, and psychology. And when you understand those forces, you are no longer just listening to words, you are reading the person behind them.